I woke up to a low rumble, not the friendly growl of a neighbor's lawnmower, but the deep vibration of heavy machinery. From my kitchen window to bulldozers, right in my backyard. My fence was gone, my wife's lilacs shredded. There stood Brian Maddox, HOA president, part-time realtor, full-time control freak, smiling like he owned the place. He claimed the HOA's updated survey showed my land belonged to the community, but my deed said otherwise. That night I couldn't sleep. Surrounded by my property papers, I knew one thing. If Brian had an updated survey, it wasn't legitimate. The next day at City Hall, the clerk pulled the original 1984 map. My yard stretched to the creek. Then she found Brian's version, filed by the HOA. No city approval. Which meant only one thing. It was fake. Now I had proof, and I was going to use it. I woke up to a deep rumble. Not the sound of a neighbor's lawnmower, but the heavy vibration of machinery. From my kitchen window, I saw 2 bulldozers in my backyard. My fence was gone. The lilac bushes my late wife had planted were shredded, standing. In the middle of the destruction was Brian Maddox, the neighborhood committee president, clipboard in hand, smiling, directing workers like he owned the place. I ran outside. "Brian, what's going on?" He said, "We're starting early on." "The community park project." I told him, "What park?" "This is my yard." He pointed to his clipboard. "Our updated survey says the land from the maple tree to the creek belongs to the community." That strip was half my yard, my garden, my patio, years of work. According to him, it was no longer mine. That night I gathered every property document I had, my deed, my tax receipts, the original subdivision map. They all showed the same thing. The land was mine. The next day, I went to City Hall. The clerk pulled the original 1984 subdivision map. It clearly showed my property went all the way to the creek. Then she found another map, filed 3 years ago by the neighborhood committee, showed my yard as community recreational space. No city approval, no official stamp. It was fake. Brian thought he could take my land with a forged document, but now I had proof, and I was going to use it.